What the heck is up, you guys? It's your boy Ace, aka Animated Heroes, here back with another discussion video. This time I decided I wanted to do something different. With San Diego Comic-Con approaching very quickly, I decided, I want to talk about Dragon Ball. I already did a video going over the SDCC exclusives that are going to be there, but for some reason I just been enjoying my Dragon Ball superhero figures, and I realized there are still some Dragon Ball figures that I really want. So I figured, why not go ahead and discuss that? So that's exactly what this video is. Today we're going to be talking about my top 5 most wanted Dragon Ball figures. Now these are going to be the ones that they shown prototypes of that we haven't gotten yet, but feel free if you want to comment something that you want. It can be something we've seen prototypes for or not, doesn't really matter. But you guys already know how this works. Hit that thumbs up button, I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel and let's get right into it. Now I'm going to be doing this list from my least wanted to my most wanted, and here we are starting it off with the GT Gi Goku. Now I feel like this is a figure where this release would be of perfect timing. We got Super Saiyan 4 Goku, we got Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Why not go ahead and give us this Gi for Goku? They more than have the technology to put this out with a couple of repaints and just throw it out there as a $30 figure. All they need to do is tan the skin up a little bit and then paint over one of his outfits. Boom, we're good to go. They don't even have to do anything extreme, because honestly he wasn't really an adult in GT anyway. But still, I think this is one that I just really want, mostly because it's a breakup from the orange and blue that we've seen for so many years, even though it's still going on today. I know it's Goku's signature thing, yes, but I always liked this outfit more, and honestly this is one I would love to have in my collection. So I hope that this figure comes out sooner rather than later. Coming in that next spot, this figure isn't one that really is important to me, considering the fact that we do already have a Yamcha figure, but this head sculpt alone looks so much better than the one that we got previously. And since we're already working on completing the Cell saga as well as adding additional figures to the Frieza saga, why not? I think it's time for an updated Yamcha. I honestly think that they could implement some of those new body molds that they've used to make this figure even better. From the looks of it, that's not the plan, but who knows? The figures that use that body probably came out way after they implemented this body. This is probably just an updated head, but seriously, a great new Yamcha that could get into more dynamic poses where he can do the Wolfang fist and things like that. That would be something I'd be interested in, even though he really didn't do anything in the Cell saga. It's another figure I would enjoy having, and I think it would look really great next to the updated Tien that they released. Coming in at number 3, we have the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Now while I know this isn't a canon form, the fact that Demoniacal Fit released a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta that was actually pretty decent but not quite what I wanted, I think more than ever this is Tamashi's time to capitalize off of the want for a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Honestly, they could really make some crazy stuff that's non-canon and people would actually buy it. Like seriously, I think they could go wild with Dragon Ball Heroes stuff if they wanted to. They're just choosing not to, or maybe it's just not something they have planned for now. Either way, I think this would be a solid release, especially with all the updates they've done to the Vegeta body since they showed this prototype who knows how long ago. I really want this figure and I really want to see what they can do with it. So here's another one that I hope will be coming sooner rather than later, but I'm not getting my hopes up. Keeping it in the realm of the Cell saga, I will say this is easily the one I want the most from the Cell saga, because something about this badass look for Trunks, man. I don't know what it was, but I swear Akira Toriyama just really loved drawing Trunks' hair in so many different ways, because he's had more hairstyles than anyone else other than maybe Gohan. But seriously, man, when Trunks powered up like this and his hair top broke, I thought this design looked so cool, and I still can't believe they never released this as an extra head sculpt or hair sculpt with the Trunks they released years ago. I never understood that. I was so looking forward to it, and It would suck if they released this with the same accessories as the old one, but since that figure is a little bit outdated, maybe if they re-release it again with just this head pack and then maybe some tighter joints and things, maybe a few more accessories, a burning attack or something small, I'd be fine with. But this was the only image I could find, like I said, but I just feel like they completely forgot about this, and this looked so dang good. So I hope this isn't something they just scrapped and were like, yeah, we're not even gonna bother with this. I really want this. And Tamashi, if you're seeing this, please drop this. I'm asking, I'm on my knees begging. Now, coming in at number 1, last but certainly not least, we do have the SH Figuarts Buuhan. Now, I do remember they showed off 2 versions of Majin Buu. I think they showed the Gotenks Absorbed, and then they showed this one. We've gotten Super Buu. He just got a re-release. We got Fat Buu. Fat Buu is now getting an event-exclusive recoloring. There is no better time to drop Buuhan, especially considering the fact that we got Vegeta so long ago, and I'm talking about the first release Vegeta, but we never had an opponent for him to fight, because technically Buuhan is the only person that Vegeta ended up fighting, unless you want to talk about Dragon Ball Super, and we already got Zamasu. So I think this is one that they are just for some reason delaying, and I have no idea why, because they know that this figure is going to sell. Obviously, Dragon Ball sells like hotcakes anyway, but if this was to release, this and Kid Buu would sell out everywhere. It would be madness trying to get your hands on them, and I honestly think that it's madness this figure hasn't already gone up for pre-order or isn't out. Like, this is a figure I feel like we should have had long ago, but that's fine. Considering the fact that the Dragon Ball line has only continued to get better and better, there's no better timing than to put this guy out right now. So I really hope that we see this one soon. Now, I know this video was a little bit different than what I usually do, but when it comes to getting close to San Diego Comic-Con, I've just had ideas for videos, and so I figured, why not discuss a couple of figures that I'm really looking forward to. If you know the Dragon Ball line, then you know there are plenty of figures that have been showcased that have not been solicited. So there's so many that we could look forward to, and honestly, it was hard for me to even narrow it down to 5, but here we are with my top 5. These are what I came up with. Once again, if there is something that I missed that maybe you have that you want to see released, go ahead and comment it. I really want to know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. That'll encourage me to keep making more of these, and we can just continue talking action figures. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. You know that always helps me out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure to hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I drop new content. And lastly, follow me on everything you see listed in the description below to keep up with my activity outside of YouTube. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night wherever you are. Stay safe, and bye.